And we are back. The Albert Einstein College of Medicine recently appointed our next guest with a new leadership position. She's working to help increase diversity, enhance inclusion, and advance equity for the college's current and prospective students, staff, as well as faculty. And joining us now is the Senior Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion and Professor of Medicine at the Albert Einstein College of Medicine, Dr. Lynne M. Holden. And Dr. Holden, glad to have you with us. Congratulations and a new appointment. What does this mean for you?
Well, thank you. First of all, it's indeed an honor to be here. It's huge. It's really very an honor to serve in the position and an honor to have been selected for the position. So certainly diversity, equity, and inclusion is a top priority of the medical school. And it has been something I've been working towards for my whole career. I am now a professor of emergency medicine, and it certainly is being on the front lines, something that I encounter every day.
As for you, talk to me about your vision. What do you see happening? What do you see that you'd like to see happen through your new position?
Absolutely. Well, as you know, Einstein is both a medical school and a graduate school. And certainly we have seen with COVID the need to have health equity throughout all of our communities. And so it is my hope that we will be able to utilize this position as the Senior Associate Dean to be able to weave collaboratively like a symphony the diversity and inclusion throughout the medical school, not only for the students, but also for the faculty and the staff and the patients that we serve.
So for yourself, talk to me about who you are. You know, you've got a great background, tremendous background. Talk to us about how you got to where you are today.
Wow, thank you very much. It's been a journey, that's for sure. So I started out wanting to be a doctor when I was 6 years old. I used to watch a show called Marcus Welby, MD, which is probably dating myself, but wanted to be that person to help everyone feel better. And fast forward to my undergrad at Howard University, my medical school at Temple, and it was during that time that I really was able to see how important social justice is and how important it is to take care of all populations to the best of my ability, which is why I went into emergency medicine, because I feel that emergency medicine, yes, you're on the front lines, but oftentimes we're the only healthcare practitioners that people see. So we have those teachable moments. We have those moments when we have that we can impact patients' lives for the better. And my work has extended to actually starting a nonprofit called Mentoring in Medicine, where we expand the pool of competitive applicants when it comes to first generation students, immigrants, and those students who are underrepresented in medicine. So we take those students who have a little hiccup and really try to help them starting in pre-K all the way through career to realize their dream of becoming a scientist or a health professional. In fact, we've helped almost 500 students become physicians who were told no. So that transitions now into this position as Senior Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion, so that we can not only reach out to the community and try to recruit students to come here to Einstein, but also show them how important it is for them to learn an integrated medical curriculum so that they can take care of all the patients that we serve here in the Bronx.
For yourself, obviously, diversity and inclusion is the word of the day. But what does it mean when it comes to Einstein Med and diversity and inclusion? What would you like to see accomplished here?
Absolutely. So, on a couple fronts, first of all, I'd like to see that the students not only see that diversity, equity, and inclusion are important, but also belonging. The Office of Diversity Enhancement has just celebrated 40 years here at Einstein. And I think it's important that the community knows that the students here are embraced, that the community knows that the students are learning about all aspects of social determinants, what we call, of health, all things that can impact health, and also that the community knows that they are welcome to participate in our programs. And especially those students who say, you know what, I'm in college, I'm in high school, I may want to be a doctor. Well, we have programs for you, and we want you to be inspired and encouraged, empowered, and educated about health and science as a career. For our students, I want them to know that we're here to embrace you. We're here to help you not only understand health, science, but also how you can make a difference in your community. Not only your community here in the Bronx, but the larger communities that you will serve when you leave here.
I was losing my little earpiece here for a minute, but I'm glad I think I can fix it here and get it and talk to you at the same time. But I want to talk to you about seeing people from the perspective of diversity. What we see a lot of times in the healthcare field, we don't see people who reflect people of color. And many times that can be a turnoff. We've heard that said several times when we've done interviews during COVID that we really don't see people who look like us. Can you talk about the importance of having a cultural competence within the medical profession?
Absolutely. First of all, I want to say that we are here, that we may not be in the numbers that we would like, but certainly we do have practitioners of color who are here, first generation immigrants, all diverse practitioners are here. And I think it's important that everyone knows that there's something called cultural competency, but we also have to realize that all people who are faculty here at Einstein and other places, they want to help you. So, for example, many of my mentors, my role models, do not look like me, but certainly they have been influential, very influential in helping me to get to where I am today. So, it's very important to keep an open mind, to utilize resources that are out there, but also to remember your community and the fact that you are there to help your community. True, we are less than 12% Black and Hispanic physicians nationally, but that number is growing. And again, we have to make sure that we let our young people know that this is a viable career option, that they are wanted and that they are needed. And we're here to help them.
So for more information, what do people do?
Well, for more information, they can certainly go to our website at einsteinmed.edu, and they can find out more of the Office of Diversity and Inclusion and the programs that we have here for the community, for students who are interested, outreach and pathway programs for students who are interested in pursuing health and science careers.
And do you feel as though there have been great improvements and strides made in this area?
Well, I think there have been some improvements. Of course, there's room for more improvement, and we are staying on top of the latest that's happening across the country so that we can become a national leader when it comes to diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging.
Uh, Dr. Lynne Holden, who is the Senior Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion at Einstein and Professor of Emergency Medicine at Einstein, we thank you so much for being with us and sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Yes, and congratulations again. Now, for more information, we want you to visit the website at einsteinmed.edu and then follow them on Twitter and Instagram at einsteinmed. We encourage you to don't go anywhere. We've got more open. We'll be right back right after this.